First band from these islands to reach #1 in America with their debut album, beating the Beatles and Coldplay. It's gone on to sell 3 million copies worldwide. They've sold out arenas across the world, and they're about to release album #2. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome, please, global superstars, One Direction. One Direction. Well, welcome back.
Thank you very
much. Welcome home.
Thank you very much.
Glad to be back in Ireland, I hope.
Yes.
Yes, did you have a good, nice evening last night?
Was it?
It was a quiet one.
Quiet one, I'd say, yeah.
Steady.
Steady,
Yeah.
as she goes. Well, do you know what? Down the corridor earlier on, I just bumped into you in passing, Harry, and I was quite impressed by your Irish, which was...
Oh, okay.
Because I said, how's it going? And you said?
Yeah. I said, Tá Megama.
Seriously? And you even gave me a kind of a thought to there.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, and then you did the rude thing, but we won't go into that. Okay. Since we last spoke, obviously, it's just gone completely bonkers in some respects. But
Bonkers.
Bonkers? Yeah. Is that okay with you?
That's fine.
Is that a good characterization?
I was just giving it a bit of a Dizzy Rascal kind of twitch.
Oh, sorry, even better. But in the middle of it all, stuff gets written and stories get printed and all that kind of thing. So what I'm going to do is, some of it's so odd, you can just say, yeah, you're right. Like, is it true or false? Sort of thing. Is it true or is it not? So, Niall, for example, you were seen on crutches, and there's a story that you were attacked by a squirrel. Niall, were you attacked by a squirrel?
Yes, I was.
See, there you go. What happened?
No, I'm only joking. No, I've like a reoccurring knee injury from playing football. I've dislocated my knee 10 times in 2 years. Operation time for me.
So, are you going to have to go and get an operation done? When?
Whenever I have time.
Whenever. What are they going to do?
A couple of years.
Yeah, I say, that's what I was thinking. So the Mullingar shuffle's out of the question then, I suppose, is it? Yeah, it's out. Okay, Liam, one of the stories that we're reading about is that Victoria Beckham recoiled when you went to give her a kiss. Is this true?
There's an awkward moment. I mean...
Well, why don't you give us your side of the story?
You know, you're backstage with the Spice Girls, you said hello to everybody else, and it comes to Posh, and I was just thinking, what do I say to her? So I leant in to give her a kiss, and she kind of just stood back off as if to be like, don't kiss me.
I viewed this firsthand.
What happened?
Yeah.
Why don't you give us the story?
I just didn't really know where to look. I mean, I'd approached, I just said hi, and I thought that was enough.
Yeah.
But Liam went in for the full snog.
I went a bit too far, but what man wouldn't?
And what did she... Can you give us a kind of reenactment? What face did she make?
I went in awkwardly was the thing. I think I went in when I got in with confidence, I'd have been all right, but I went in, I was kind of like, oh, do I?
It was like,
so it's just like...
You're all right, babe.
And did all the Beckham kids then start looking for autographs now? Is that what happened?
We met them at rehearsals
Yeah.
for the Olympics, which is, yeah, they were nice kids.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it true that Taylor Swift invited one of you for dinner quietly after her show one night recently?
But wait, which one?
That is the question, Liam, I'm going to put to you.
Who?
First of all, is it true? Did Taylor Swift try and get it together for lunch or dinner with one of you?
You
got to
take
be honest there,
You take
boys.
this one, Harry.
I didn't get asked. No.
Well,
Neither did I, sadly enough.
okay, let's keep going then. Louis, do you want to deny it?
Yeah, definitely wasn't me.
Zay.
Definitely wasn't me.
Which leaves
The
us...
funniest thing was, is it wasn't me either.
He was too busy having dinner with Victoria.
Yeah, or not. Okay, so we're going to knock that story down. Harry, is it true that you once kissed a girl under 40? Sorry, that's me. Sorry, well, come on.
Not even on the card.
Not even on the card. That just came.
No,
from
it's fair enough.
That's there. No, is that a fair question?
It's a fair question, I reckon it is.
Harry, you're denying
They
that.
at my back and they just...
You see the way they betrayed you like that?
I know.
No. But there is another story doing the rounds that says that actually you're kind of thinking about settling down. You'd like to meet somebody, and would you like to? Would you like to find a nice girl?
It's not like I'm kind of like looking for someone. I think just if I met someone who I liked, then yeah, I guess.
I don't know why they're laughing. It's a fair point. Yeah. But how is it remotely possible? What are you slagging them about? What are you saying?
No, nothing. I had to cough quietly, and in the end, I just did a terrible job of it.
Oh, okay. Now you've drawn your... Anyway, it doesn't matter.
It's fine. It was just a little cough.
It was just a
but,
little
you know,
cough,
If you want to draw
that's-
attention to it, we can.
No, it's okay.
We
We'll
can talk
go
about
back.
it longer if you like.
Harry, what is the story then with you? It must be borderline impossible to meet a girl in the sense
I
of...
don't know. I think we we
Can you go on a
travel
date?
lot and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Where?
The moon.
What?
London.
London. Is it easier over there?
London's quite big.
Bigger place.
Yeah, it's probably than here at least. What about the USA? Make a #1 there. How do you feel about that? That's pretty exciting stuff, isn't it?
It's massive. I mean, we never expected any of that to happen, so it's just crazy. We just thought, you know, we'll sing a few songs here and there, whatever else, but then all this sort of stuff started happening, so there we go.
Saying you have a girlfriend, and when you're in a band like One Direction, you being such a phenomenon, is it hard to kind of keep that going, or what do you do to maintain that relationship?
I wouldn't say it's hard. Obviously, it has its difficulties. You know, you are away a lot of the time, and when I guess it's just when you get back to them that it kind of means so much more. Because when you have that time, you want to make the most of it.
You're in the same boat, Louis. Do you find the same thing going on?
Yeah. I mean, you know, it is difficult at times when you're away, but you know, we spend enough time in London, especially recently. So it's
So
good.
it's okay. So you
It's
can
all
kind of
good,
get a life going on there. Who is Larry Stylinson?
Friend of ours.
Who is he?
He's
Tell me about
imaginary.
him. Who?
That is a conspiracy of
Yeah.
fan fiction that is made up between me and Harry.
Okay. Spell it out for us, will you? What is the conspiracy?
Well, it gets pretty graphic. It's just that apparently me and Harry are together and my girlfriend isn't real and...
Oh, seriously?
Oh, yeah, it's
I
a
thought
serious
I
thing.
thought it was just a joke thing about.
You've opened the can of worms
Well, I
now,
didn't
so
really.
well done
I
to
didn't realise it was that. But it's just people acting the maggot and annoying you.
Could say that, yeah.
Yeah, could say that. Okay. Because they talk about a bromance, but you must talk. Who lives together in this mix?
None of us anymore.
Yeah,
Anymore?
we all live on our own now.
You did for a while live together.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, we don't like each other anymore.
are you bored with each other now at this stage? Yeah, no. When you come back here, then, do you stay at home or do you stay in hotels? Do you go? to
Yeah, I
the
stay at
garden?
home, yeah. I wouldn't have it any other way. There's no other way to do it.
So have you been back there all this week then?
No, last time I was home was the day of my birthday. Me and Keith Duffy did a charity for Autism Ireland, a golf day, I think.
And that's it. And
was
are your folks keeping an eye on you? Do they kind of get on to you the whole time?
Yeah, Bobby always ringing me.
Some man. He's some man, Bobby Horan.
The dad?
Yeah.
Why'd you say that?
Just a nice
Just some man.
He's got all the Irishisms going on.
Huh?
He's got all the Irishisms going on.
He's at it all the time.
When we first got put together, I came to Ireland for like a weekend with Niall,
Yeah,
and it was just pummeled into me.
all that
It's
stuff.
still
Did it
like
now?
that for 2 years.
This kind of sixth member of the band that you carry around with you every so often at an awards ceremony, Prince Harry. Is he the fifth Beatle for you guys? I mean, is he become sort of a mascot? Why do you carry him around and cut out of him?
I don't even know why we carried that one.
Why do you carry
He was just
Harry?
there, to be honest with you. We just found him.
Yeah,
just found it
lonely.
back
Sitting there on his own, lonely, and we thought, you know what? You can join the band.
Yeah. Do you think
seem
he's
sound.
Do you think he's kind of like a bit of crack in it? Like, you like the kind of his lifestyle? I mean, you'd like to play billiards with him or whatever it is.
He just seems like he just kind of has fun and just kind of,
Yeah.
you know, like he's like a young guy.
Yeah.
So I think he just kind of does what he wants. I think that's kind of cool.
What's the best thing about being in One Direction at the moment? Because
For me, I
Yeah.
think the best thing is you get to travel the world, sing to thousands of people, and you're with your four best mates. So I think that's the...
Bang.
that's good. You take that.
Liam! Yeah, he's a bad boy, but he's still nice.
Certainly all sentimental.
And do you socialise together? Do you go out in the town
Yeah,
together?
loads,
Yeah, yeah.
We went out last night together.
You went out in Dublin last night
Yeah,
together.
yes we did.
Did you? Thought you might have gone to Coppers.
No, I didn't have my Offaly jersey with me. And my wellies.
So you got it. The other lads are going, what's he talking about?
Yeah, I awkwardly laughed anyway.
Yeah, just laugh along, Connor.
What did I tell you?
When you're out and about having all that fun and all that, and do your folks do you get calls to say, listen, go easy now, don't be drinking too much and be careful? Do you get a bit of that going on?
They're used to him now, I think, at this stage.
Yeah.
Is it?
I think we kind of learned common sense that we have to get up early tomorrow, so don't go too hard.
Common sense.
Do you remember we played a game last year on the show with the audience?
Irish
And
Market
yeah,
Reynolds.
you lost that game, just to remind.
Did we lose?
Yeah. Do you want a rematch?
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to play these guys in a game? Can you hang on for a few more minutes?
Yes.
Okay, stay with us. We'll keep the lads over the break. We'll be back in a minute. Back with more from One Direction. Welcome back, everyone. One Direction still with us, I'm glad to say. Do you want to see a clip of the lads' new video? Yes? Yeah. Let's have a look. Let's have a little look. Okay, so... Do you like making those videos, or are they a pain in the neck?
Yeah, no, they are.
No, they're wicked.
Are they fun?
Yeah,
As long as that takes.
The
Something like
last
that.
few we've done have been better as well.
What, over a couple of
We've just
days,
been like
or-
less scripted and
Yeah.
just kind of had fun while
So
we
that's
did it.
kind of half of that.
That was
is
just
you
like
being real.
Well, most
Yeah,
of it, yeah,
all of
literally
it,
all
pretty
of it
much,
was
yeah.
just, we were given like scenes and sets and stuff, and they just said, do what you want. So
Just
we
go in a
messed
mess
around.
and we'll film it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just mess
exactly.
around and
That's
we'll
handy.
film it.
Yeah, it was good.
So is Simon Cowell involved in all of your comings and goings? So would he turn, because there was talk about a conference call and he's going, boys, you have to calm down. I mean, does he do a little bit of that, or does he doesn't say that, does he?
He never tells us off, to be honest.
No, it doesn't.
It's just kind of like helping us with the decisions, obviously, like single, album, and the video, that kind of thing.
Okay, Harry, the tattoos that you've been putting on you recently, what's the most recent one?
I've got one on my arms here.
Yeah.
I got it today.
You got it today?
Yeah.
Here in Dublin?
Yeah.
Can we see?
Yeah.
Good. What's that? You've got cling film on your arms.
kind
Is
of.
it like a gift wrapped
My
arm?
jacket won't come up.
Oh, right, okay. But so what is
It
it on?
says things I can and things I can't on my, on the inside of my arms.
What does that, what does that mean? Why does
doesn't know
it,
It's just quirky.
it's just something.
He's wanting to draw on
It's a
himself.
London thing.
They've got your back there, you see. They've got your back and your arms and everything
always.
else. The White House, you met Michelle Obama, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what did you make her? She's pretty striking lady, isn't she?
She's really cool.
Lovely.
Really, really cool.
Yeah,
Lovely,
warm and...
Yeah, really,
Really
kind,
nice
yeah.
woman.
And she took a shine to you, did she? Did she want you to come to the White House? Or?
Well, the girls were fans, and they invited us to the White House to do
Yeah.
like something, have like an Easter egg roll,
Oh, yeah, okay.
some like a gig at the White House. But we had to go to Australia to do a tour, so
Oh.
we couldn't make it.
So you had
But
to turn
then,
down... Did you
turn-
find...
Yeah, we turned down the president.
Yeah, it was really, really, really bad. So awful.
You can't be doing that.
And
They
I
haven't
think
spoken to us since.
Yeah, he's got rid of our visas. So.
yeah, the girls came to our show when we were in Washington during
daughters?
the summer. Yeah,
Did
they're
you think
really
Michelle
nice
was
girls.
hot, Harry, or
She's a lovely woman.
you liked her? You people. Okay. We have some really good people in the audience who'd like to ask you a question. Will you take a question from them?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Who have we got in the audience there? Is Grania there? Grania O'Halloran. Grania, One Direction. Grania.
Hey guys, welcome to Dublin. Have any of you guys ever scored a fan before?
Scored.
Are you? Oh, sorry. Kissed a fan
Sorry.
before?
Niall's the official interpreter.
Yeah, he's translating.
He's
I
translating
remember
it.
translating Mullingar to Southside Dublin to English.
It's actually Northside Dublin.
Sorry, Grania, where are you from?
Howth.
Okay, and you... North side.
Just over the river.
Okay, so you want to have a fight about class with Niall, is
Yeah.
that the point? Okay. No, so your question is, have any of you
Have
kissed
any
a
of you
fan?
guys ever kissed a fan before? And are you guys heading out in the town tonight?
So that's both a question and an invitation. So what, any of you kissed a fan? And did
I
you-
haven't.
Can't say I have.
Can't say you have.
A gentleman never tells.
Oh, good answer. Liam
I haven't, no.
and
I think I have, but I can't remember.
yeah,
I really can't.
What a gentleman.
what a
I'm
gentleman.
really bad. It said in an interview once that I did, but I can't remember.
Okay, gosh,
so I don't think I have.
because it was such a once-off, I bet.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, thanks for the question, Grania. And are you going out tonight, or are you going home to England tonight? You don't know yet, you don't want to say?
No.
Are you still here, lads? Are you what?
Hello?
Was it a long night last night, was it?
Yeah, it was,
Yeah,
it was,
okay,
it
that's
was
okay.
actually.
Let's keep going on. We don't want to...
Really.
Anya!
Have you quite finished?
Where's Anya? Are you here? There you are.
Hi.
Anya, where are you from, Anya?
I'm from Rosemount, County Westmeath.
County Westmeath. Anya Henry, what's your question to the boys?
Lads, if you could relive one day, which day would it be and why?
If you could relive
question.
one day in your lives, which day would
I'll
it be?
kick it off and I'll say the day that we got put together as a band.
Good man, Louis.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
good.
Lovely.
That'd be cool.
That's a lovely thing. Well, Harry, would you like to answer that
I'd
question?
say the day that we got through to live shows of X Factor.
So it's all X Factor related. That
I
bit
think so, yeah,
big at
because
the beginning.
they're like our real, you know, our real moments where like we were first together and it was just
You didn't get a clap.
crazy. Yeah, his was good. Mine was
Is there a hard part to being part of your band? Is there a difficult part?
I think the only difficult like things that we face really is just missing people and missing home, that sort of thing. So that's about it really. The rest of it's just a big bag of fun.
But otherwise, there's a bit of homesickness here and there. And get over it. Okay. Kira Corrigan, are you in the audience? Take one last.
County Loud.
Hey, yes.
Where are you from, Kira?
I did.
She set off the fire alarm in her hotel.
Shut up.
I thought I recognised
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
I did. I thought
I did. I did
Yes.
it. You did it.
I didn't do it.
You did. Obviously, you
was
heard
definitely
you.
you.
Kira, you're on the Late Late Show.
Hey, yeah.
And you're very welcome. And obviously, if you want to have a scrap with Harry about
Sorry.
who set off the alarm, we'll do that later. But in the meantime, where are you from?
Wexford.
And you're clearly a fan of the boys.
Don't like them.
So you're getting brave.
They're very hard-working
I
boys.
thought I knew
What's your
Sorry.
question to the guys?
What food have you missed most since you've been away?
What food?
Yeah.
It's a riveting question.
I think she admitted herself. Are you missing any particular food?
I miss my mum's cooking,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Mum's cooking. What's your mum's best dish?
I don't know if my mum's got a best dish.
She loves that. Zane,
My mum makes a great shepherd's pie. to
Good.
be
And do you
fair.
miss it?
I do miss
Louis.
it.
My mum makes good lasagna, actually. Yeah,
You
decent.
miss it?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Niall.
My granny's cabbage mash and turnip.
There you go. You can take the boy out of Ireland. Seriously.
Exactly.
Harry.
Yep. I would say toad in the hole. My mum's toad in the hole.
Good.
You didn't get
Nobody likes that. Everyone hates that.
Why are my answers so bad?
No, it's good. It's good. Okay. I think it's time to play our audience game.
Yes.
We want to do it. In order, what we do, right, if you remember the last time, if the person from the audience plays well against you guys, there's going to be a prize for every member of the audience. But that's only if they play well. So let's give something away to our studio audience. Last year we played a game with the boys called Are You Smarter Than One Direction? And they lost. But a lot has happened to the boys since then. They've traveled the world and had lots of interesting life experiences. So what we want to know is, have they learned anything at all in the last year? So to find out, we'd like to play a game called Are You Still Smarter Than One Direction? That's our game. To play this, we have chosen Eleanor. Hands up, Eleanor. Let's have a look at you. She's in our audience. She's a big fan of One Direction. Big round of applause for Eleanor. Eleanor, how are you?
Very well.
Where are you from?
Portmarnock.
Portmarnock. Okay, now you're going to play our game. Come up to the podium here if you wouldn't mind. The way this works is, I'm going to ask each member of One Direction a question. You're going to write down the answer to the question as you see, whether it's right. Hopefully it's right.
Okay.
And they're going to tell us the answer, and we'll see who's right and who's wrong. Okay, so fellas, we're going to go down the line. Okay, starting, obviously, with Harry. If you get this right, and if you get the prizes, if you get all your answers right, everyone will go home with a prize. That's exciting. Come on, no pressure. You'll be fine. Harry, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really nervous.
What is the accumulated age of One Direction? Is it more than 100 or less than 100? Write the word more or less there. Is it more or less? Harry, you have an answer, and it is?
It's less than 100.
You say the accumulated age of your boy band, your band is less than 100.
Less.
Eleanor says less. So, 19 plus 20 plus 19 plus 19 plus 18 equals 95. It's less. It's a correct answer. Niall,
Great, man.
we think you're unique. We like you. You're always pleasant to meet. But there's something about you that we need to tell you in the audience. You're not the only Niall Horan in this studio tonight. There is another. There is another person with your name among us. So what we'll do is we want you to guess which one you think is actually the real Niall Horan. So could Niall Horan number one stand up?
It's the purple blaze.
Stand up, Niall. How are you? Could Niall Horan number two stand up? Now, number one, where are you from?
I'm Niall Horn and I'm an entrepreneur from Roscommon.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm an electrician by trade and security installer.
What's the most peculiar thing about being called Niall Horan?
Just Niall Horn.
Okay.
He's definitely Your surname is from the west of Ireland?
Yes.
You're not allowed to interrogate the witness, sir. Number one. You're Niall Horan.
I am. Yeah.
From where?
Roscommon.
And what do you do for a living there?
I'm a civil engineer.
What's the weirdest thing about having the name Niall Horan?
It has to be Twitter, I'd say.
In what sense?
I have a lot of extra followers.
Niall, who is the real Niall Horan? Is it number one in the red or number two in the blue? Eleanor, write down your... Is it one or two? You can write red or blue, one or two.
That's just mine. Don't blame me.
Okay. Eleanor has made her guess. Niall, you say it's...
One.
Number one, the red.
No, in the blue.
Number one here, sorry, blue. Okay. Eleanor says... Blue. Will the fake Niall Horan sit down? Louis! We heard Niall talking earlier about being attacked by a squirrel. We realise now, of course, that nothing of the sort happened to him. What we want to know, though, is what type of squirrel is an endangered species in Ireland? I'm sure you're up to speed on all of this.
Yeah, no.
You know this.
I did my research.
Is it the red squirrel or the grey squirrel? Again, Eleanor. There's a picture of them there just to help you. Prompt. That's the grey one on the left. Red or grey?
One shouting red, one shouting ginger.
Okay.
The ginger one.
Louis, we'll take an answer. Red or grey? Endangered in Ireland. It's a tough one. Decision of a lifetime. It's a pressure.
I'm going with red.
Red! He says red. Eleanor says grey.
Oh!
The answer is red.
You let me down!
We might win. We might actually win.
I'm very excited. Zayn, take a look at this photograph if you wouldn't mind. And please tell me which member of One Direction is that? Who is that? Now, would you like to write down your suggestion, Eleanor? Zayn, what are you thinking? What do you think? They're looking at you as if to
You
say.
can't tell her, she hasn't even started writing yet.
You are ruining this game.
Okay, Eleanor has written down the answer. What do you think, Zayn?
It's a tough one.
It's a toughie. Because there's a lot of hair there,
It
isn't
does
there?
resemble me a bit. But I was thinking...
Let's have a look.
Harry.
You say Harry. Eleanor says Harry. The answer is Harry. Well done. You're doing very well. Okay, Liam, last month, flame-haired singer Ed Sheeran gave Harry Styles a particularly unusual tattoo. Are you familiar with this? I hope you are.
I think I am.
What we want to know is, what was the tattoo of? Was it a picture of a padlock on his wrist or a portrait of Simon Cowell on his waist? Padlock or Cowell?
Quite finished.
Padlock or Cowell? Oh, the audience aren't really in for a big prize tonight. You've said... Oh, no, I didn't. Go on. Try again. Yeah, so what is it? No. It's cheating.
Referee.
Yeah. What do you think it is, then?
I'm going to say padlock.
Well, the first answer, which was just at the last minute changed to, for some weird reason, padlock. The correct answer is indeed a padlock.
We all know this means.
So from what I gather, boys, you've leveled the playing pitch here. So you win this one.
Get in there!
Come on! And steady. Normally, I'd give a prize to the audience, but because you've won, you've deprived them of a prize for the audience. So thanks a minute.
We're horrible people.
It's been a dream of mine for a long time anyway.
But actually, because of Eleanor's bravery to come up here and stand here like this on her own, I think that I think you deserve to win a prize for yourself. And maybe a prize. Well, let me tell you what I think we should give the audience. This week's prize, if we were to give away, comes from the 4-star Oranmore Lodge Hotel Conference and Leisure Centre, okay? It's located just a short distance from Galway City. It's 2 superb restaurants, state-of-the-art leisure centre, lots more besides. Information on oranmorelodgehotel.ie. They've given us one night B&B break for 2 people for you, Eleanor. Well done.
Hey, buzz.
Congratulations. And because these guys would be upset if the audience didn't get a prize, and because they like you, we're going to give a night away to every member of the audience.
So sorry, did Eleanor actually think that Harry had Simon Cowell
on his tie?
No, some of them are stupid.
Right.
No.
She's only there, mate.
Give her a break. Lads, it's been good to see you. Thanks for coming in to see us tonight. Good luck with everything. Do it again sometime. One Direction's new album is out on the 9th of November, so thanks for coming in.